Bill Gates Sr. served on the board of Planned Parenthood, which is funded by Rockefeller. In 2006, Warren Buffett, who also significantly funded Planned Parenthood, pledged 85% of his fortune to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, doubling its size. A secret meeting took place on May 5, 2009 at the home of Sir Paul Nurse, president of Rockefeller University, among some of the wealthiest people in America. The exclusive letter of invitation was signed by Gates, Rockefeller and Buffett. They decided to call themselves the Good Club. The following people were also present at this secretive meeting: Michael Bloomberg, Mayor of New York; John Morgrich, Chairman of Cisco Systems; Peter G. Peterson, Secretary of Commerce under Nixon, Chair on the Council on Foreign Relations; Ted Turner, founder of TBS and CNN. The central theme and purpose of the secret Good Club meeting was the priority concern posed by Bill Gates, namely, how to advance more effectively their agenda of birth control and global population reduction. Bill Gates was in attendance at the 2010 Bilderberg conference that took place at the Hotel Dolce, Sitges, Spain. He told reporters he would be speaking at the conference about the needs of the poorest, as well as climate change, renewable energy and the economic crisis. In January 2010, Bill Gates invested $10 million in Liquid Technologies, a closely held biotechnology company developing vaccines, as part of a $400 million initiative to fund activities to help poorer countries. Bill Gates claimed this decade was going to be the year of the vaccines.
First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%. But there we see an increase of about 1.3. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%. We could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%. That's a trade-off society is making because of very, very high medical costs and a lack of willingness to say, is spending $1 million on that last 3 months of life for that patient, would it be better not to lay off those 10 teachers and to make that trade-off in medical costs? But that's called the death panel, and you're not supposed to have that discussion.
The Gates Foundation is also backing introduction of GMO seeds into Africa under the cloak of the Kofi Annan-led Alliance for Green Revolution in Africa. Accepting a role as overhead in June 2007, Annan expressed his gratitude to the Rockefeller Foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and all others who support our African campaign. Bill Gates is investing tens of his millions along with the Rockefeller Foundation, Monsanto Corporation, Syngenta Foundation and the Government of Norway, among others, in what is called the Doomsday Seed Bank. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was formerly mentioned as a financial member of the new group of World Servers, which is a subgroup of Lucy's Trust. Lucy's Trust was started in 1922 by Alice Daly, but it was originally named the Lucifer Publishing Company, but changed its name after the first year. Alice Daly was also a leader of the Theosophical Society, which believes that Lucifer is God.
Sickness and population growth that comes with that, that is reducing the population growth. As we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%. These are all about saving lives. The population growth in the country goes down. The good news is the population growth in the country goes down.
We're late for a meeting.
Mr. Gates.
We wrote you, we just got to stamp that.
Mr. Gates, what do you believe the role of international foundations is in population control? What responsibility do they share? You mentioned it at that TED conference, lowering population down close to zero through vaccines. Right.